Dr. Bauer. He was seeing you?
Yeah.
And you were intimate?
Yeah.
And the child was yours?
That's right.
Dynamite.
Why? Does that help me?
Are you kidding? It's marvelous. Who knows about the child?
My father, Holly's mother, the entire Bauer family. Several other people.
Uh-huh. Good. The more the better.
It drove Ed Bauer crazy because he thought for a long time that Christina was his daughter. I think that's the main reason the Bauers hate me so much. See, I don't believe for a minute that Holly would have pressed charges if they hadn't encouraged her.
I see.
I mean, what did I do? Nothing. I just took what any husband has a right to expect.
Oh, no. Don't say that.
Why not?
If you say that in court or in public, you've lost the case.
Why?
Now, look, until lately, the court's position was that if a woman lived with a man or was married to him, it implied consent. But now, in this state and a few others, it's not that way anymore. Now, the state says nobody should be forced to do anything they don't want to do. Now, you and I may think this isn't the kind of law we need on the books, but it's there. We've got to conduct ourselves accordingly.
So what do I say?
Well, first of all, don't volunteer anything. Not here, anyway. In public, interviews, that sort of thing. You ought to appear very hurt. Say you don't understand why your wife would charge you with such a thing like this. Say it's out of the blue. You can't...
It is out of the blue.
Right. Now, this little girl of yours, what's her name? Christina. Now, talk about all the plans you had for Christina. Talk about all the things you were going to do with her. But now you can't. At least not until the trial's over with and your life is back to normal.
Right. Well, you see, I mean, that's really true. That's really the way I thought. That's why I married Holly.
Now, don't volunteer anything. Holly is not the victim. You are. You remember that.
I'd like you to represent me.
Good. I'd be glad to.
Any luck?
The arraignment's been moved up. It'll be about half an hour.
Okay, what do I do there?
Well, nothing. Simple pro forma matter. The judge will identify you, read the charges against you, read you your rights, and ask you how you plead.
That's it?
That's it. You plead not guilty, of course.
You're damn right I do.
Mm-hmm. And then the judge will set the date for the trial.
The trial? My God! When do I get out of here?
Now, at the arraignment, judge will set the amount of your bail, we'll post bond, and then you'll be out.
That sure sounds good.
They haven't treated you too bad here, have they?
They haven't chained me to the walls, if that's what you mean. They just make you feel lousy, you know, make you feel like a criminal. I'm not a criminal.
Of course you're not. There you are.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Now, once you're out, that's when the going really gets tough.
What do you mean?
Now, you've got to be on your guard. You've got to be careful every time you open your mouth. What you say to the press, and they'll be after you. What you say to them is more important than anything that's happened up to now. Have you got that?
Yeah.
Every word you utter will turn up in the newspapers. And that is what will make the major impression on this community. Now, don't you say word one until you figure out how it'll look in print.
All right, I'll try to be careful.
Now, there will be times when you'll be getting sore at me, when you'll feel like a puppet on a string. But if you want to get off, you've got to play it the way I tell you to.
Now, listen to me. I'm my own man. I don't like taking orders from anyone. Now, if you want to advise me, that's fine. I don't want anybody telling me.
So long as you listen. I know this game, and you don't.
I'll listen.